This is the first estate, and this lesson centers on 200 angels fell on Mount Hermon. As you can see, there are 197 countries in the world. So, we're going to go to chapter 6, verse 6, first book of Enoch. Okay. And they were in all 200 who descended in the days of Jared in the summit of Mount Hermon, and they called it Mount Hermon because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual curses on the act. I will be using biblical verses throughout this lesson. So, 200. Now, Book of Revelations, chapter 11, verses 3 through 6. And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth, and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. Okay. Now, verse 6. These have power to shut heaven, that it may rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. So, we're going to break a word down into syllables, okay, and that is the key word right here, DEAKOSEOI. DEA. Drug Enforcement Administration, United States of America. KOSE, the word is, as you can see, scythe. See, scythe. As you can see the word right there. Now, my concentration is Russia. So Russia. Basically, we're saying Europe, part of the fallen angels. Now, OI, I'm going to concentrate on this word right here. Gray face betrayal. Okay? That's what we're going to concentrate on. As you can see, this word here leads us to a bird. All right? Now, before we go any further with biblical verses, we're going to point out, as we read just down here, any of various species of black, gray, or white seabirds in the order of, this word right here, Procellariformes. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't want to butcher it too much. Okay? Maybe you know how to pronounce it. But anyway, that word means comprising of 4 families. 4 families. So, another biblical verse, Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field, come to devour. So here's that bird once again. Okay. Ramadan. Now this represents a Muslim mosque. Word is sanctuary. And we're going to go to 1a. So 1a states a sacred place such as a church, temple, or mosque. So now we've inserted the Arabs into this whole fallen angels family. So as you can see, Hermon means sanctuary. Okay? So with Hermon, we're going to concentrate on the key, and that is Kermon. Okay? Now Ker, as we see right up at the top, Hindi, which means India, China. See all the names up here for Mon. Okay? So Buddha, Myanmar. Okay? Thailand. Back to Herman. And we're going to go back to the key. But this time, we're going to go over to this portion of the key. So we're going to break that into syllables. C-H-E-R, then moan. C-H-E-R. So now we're speaking on France, and we already talked about Europe. So there's Europe, there's Asia. Then we have here congregation for the word mo. Okay? So back here, the word 200. This time we're going to concentrate on the key over to this side. Okay, so break this down into syllables. So cover DEA, so which would mean the same thing, DIA. Back to a verse, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Okay, KOSI brings us here. KOS. KOS brings us here. Key, see? KOS. The word is cup. I'm going to go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. So, howl, which means Babylon, is America. The whole earth is Babylon, but America is the head. We all know America controls the world, right? So, America definitely controls the world. Now here we have Washington, D.C., Capitol Hill, and the owl. So in Jeremiah chapter 51, let's try 49. As Babylon hath caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth. Right? Now, in the book of Jeremiah, we also have chapter 25, verse 33. Okay? And the slain of the Lord shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. American dollar bill. As you can see, the owl symbol right here. Now, KHA means to consume. Okay? Book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. As you can see, the word here, that. All right. So in the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 27, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. He shall rule them with a rod of iron. So to work iron. So that is KHATHATH. Brings us here. See? And the word is dismayed. Let's try and get that right. Dismayed. Okay? Dismayed. Now, as we move on, brings us here. Now, not in the focus, right there. So in the book of Jeremiah, I'm going to go there, chapter 10, verses 1 and 2. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto ye, you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. We're We're going to concentrate on the word Ham. Okay? Ham means hunt. Second son of Noah. Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary. Heathens are dismayed at them, at Ham. Okay, now Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians, Libyans, and Canaanites. Egyptians are the West Africans. Okay? But even the Hamites are children of the fallen angels. They also know, just as well as the other nations, what's going on. Ham is not the Negro or the blacks. We are a different race than they are. These are all children of the fallen angels. Okay? Anyway, it's the first estate. And I brought to you another lesson in showing you biblical proof that the children of the fallen angels are these Gentile nations. This is why they hate us so much. We can never seem to please these people. There's just no connection. Okay? I will see you in the next lesson.